book, but I got to tell you, when I talk about obstacles becoming opportunities, can I just tell you how, you know, things do surface. My children's book, I have a character building program for children that is really my passion. And just through emails became great friends with the printer there. And I said, you know, several of my books are in Chinese. I think you like Why Cats Don't Bark. And he said, oh my gosh, you're the author of it? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, you are very popular here. And I'm thinking, well, more there than here. And I didn't even know it. And lo and behold, and so he showed me the cover. It was different than it was 6 years ago. They bought the rights 6 years ago. Now, mind you, I have not received one dime in royalties. And right on the book, on the cover, it says, 1,120,000 copies sold, bestseller. So I said, well, make sure it's me, because, you know, somebody could have stolen it. Interestingly enough, they said in the first letter, and you have to know I have 15 rights abroad. I have never received a dime on any of them, but I am hiring Gigi here to get on that. I have been putting together my team for years. I just have to be able to afford her. And the interesting thing is that they said, oh, shame on us. We lied. We lied to all of China. We put that, you sold that many copies. Shame on us. And I'm thinking, oh, I really trust you now. You know, what is this? You just lied to all the 22 million people or whatever in China, or billion people it is, and I'm supposed to trust you? Well, as of today, I do have a Chinese lawyer. I think it's worth going. They owe me over $200,000. That would help pay for some of the blankets and some of the wires. So anyway, I'm glad you mentioned it, because that's just one of the obstacles. But you see, it's all perception, is it not? Yes. Because I was ticked off, and it's like, what? You owe me all this money? If I had not mentioned to that guy, just in a simple conversation, if I had not mentioned to him that he should read my book. So is this an opportunity and a blessing? Yes. Or is it an obstacle? Everything is all about how you look at it. I just wrote, a lot of times if you're familiar with anthologies where you're a contributing author, I just wrote a chapter, When Opportunity Knocks, do you open the door or do you complain about the noise? It's a book called It's a book on life choices, and actually I think it's going to be a good anthology. I don't even have copies with me tonight, but I think it's good and I'll get it to you. And that is my question. When opportunity knocks, do you open the door or do you complain about the noise? Is that not perception? It is how you perceive it. Now let me tell you, this has been very stressful lately. And it's probably good stress, yes. And Gigi knows, Gigi knows. Because I am planning to have her run the business. I just want to write and speak. I'm a Renaissance woman. She's going to run. Okay, I've already got. It's all about, who is it? John Paul Getty or somebody said, it's all about getting the right people in the right bus, in the right seat, going the right direction. And if you get all of that straight, I'm going to tell you, you'll be on the road to success. But to get that straight, I'm 65. It's taken me this long, and I'm finally getting it together. But listen to this. Here's another example. I just got a letter, a certified letter, on Monday from Veronica Duncan. And I was going to hire her as an illustrator. I don't know if you even know about this one. I think you do. Yes. And she is saying, I grabbed the copyright on Caleb the Caterpillar. Well, let me show you who is the star character of my book. It's Caleb the Caterpillar. She knew all my trade secrets. I met with her years ago. Told her I wanted a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. And I'm going to tell you, and this is not a plug, next to a parent's love, if you have a child that you care about, get the complete program in their hand. It's a CD, a blanket, it's a psychological trigger. It will plant seeds of greatness in children. And if you plant the right message in the right mind at the right time, I happen to have a psychotherapy background, I know this works. It is the most powerful thing, and there is nothing else like it. But I think she was looking for an easy way to make a dime. And so what she said is, I grabbed the copyright. Well, it's not enough. And you can't grab the phrase Caleb the Caterpillar. Somebody else is already using it. When I leave the meeting today, I am doing a registered trademark on it. That better not be on YouTube until I get those trademarks on all of Caleb the Caterpillar. So here's another example. I'm really upset. Because this chickadee is trying to hone in on something. If you saw her caterpillar and my caterpillar, they're like Jekyll and Hyde. Somebody's smoking bananas here, you know what I mean? And you are really wondering what is going on. And so I'm upset. And you know what came to me 2 days ago? This is a blessing. It could be Disney going after me, and somebody said if Disney gets a hold of this and you don't have it protected, they're going to steal it. And with Disney, you know what, I hate to tell you, they've got more money than I do. And so I do believe now that this is a blessing, because somebody gave me a warning sign, because she knows me well enough to know I'll just go on and write another book. And I don't always tend to the details of the business. Trust me, I'm doing it now. I'm getting 5 copies. I got one last night. 5 trademarks. I would not have done it unless somebody had rattled my cage, brought me to the awareness and the tension level. So again, it's all perception. It's all how you look at it. The other thing is it's being a possibility thinker. And you know, one of the things, and again because of a psychotherapy background, what do you think controls us more than anything else? What? Thoughts? Thinking, yeah, something else. What controls you more than anything else? What about people who want to stop drinking and don't? What about people who gamble and don't? What about people who smoke?
Habits.
What is it? What is controlling them? Habit. You're absolutely right. It is habits. And I will tell you right now, in a down economy, there is more opportunity than any other time. And it's all about changing your habits of thinking. And I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be talking about me, but I am a healer and teacher at heart. So I will integrate my stories. But you know what? To tell you the truth, I don't think you care about me. I feel very arrogant. I'm serious. I feel very arrogant just talking about me. You are here to get some value for you. Am I right on this? Yeah. I will tell you the stories along the way, but I really am here to give to you. That's my nature. I'm not going to apologize anymore. And so it is all about being a possibility thinker. Now, give me another thought on that. How many of you have heard of George Soros? Hedge management? Well, you have. You certainly have. Yeah. My son was telling me the other day about George Soros, and I find this interesting. He had a team of people, right bus, right place, right direction. They made him millions and millions and millions of dollars in the bull market. And when it switched to a bear market, guess what he did? He fired the people that gave him his wealth. Now, does this seem a little bit stupid? Absolutely. You know why he did it? Because he was so fearful that they would not switch their thinking. And the strategies that you do and you use in a bull market to make money is just the opposite as a bear market. And you know what? The guy was right on. Because I will tell you, I am doing better right now in the market than I ever have in my life. We just doubled it week before Friday. And everybody's going down. Because when you go down, I go up. And you know why? Because I've changed my thinking and my strategies. If you want to capitalize, the opportunity is there right now. The only thing that needs to change, because if you're going to wait for the market to change, I'm going to tell you you're going to wait a long time. If you're going to wait for the economy to change, you're going to wait a long time. Change your thinking, and you will change your life. So I wanted to share that, and I think a lot